Hey guys, welcome back. We are here with more Final Fantasy cards, and here we are, burning people out. Welcome back guys to another Bobber video. We are playing some Blackburn, a deck that I've played quite a lot on this channel before. So I'm pretty excited to try this because we have Black Mage's Rod, which is essentially a Firebrand Archer in black. So this card has been making waves in Garden Shells, in, all sorts of artifact-based sims, because it is a non-creature, it triggers itself, which is pretty important. So if you play one and play another, they trigger off each other. But then also having a Firebrand Archer in a colour that does not have it seems pretty good to me. We're also playing two Cornered by Black Mages, which is a 3-mana Edict that makes the 0-1 pinger off Black Mage's Rod. So essentially you're kind of playing 6, potentially 7 in the board, pingers, which I'm happy about, along with giving a lot of this reach damage that we have access to here. So I'm pretty excited to try this deck. But essentially, those that don't know what it is essentially mono red burn, but black. So like, Bumping the Night deals 3, Fruits deals 2, Hopeless Nightmare makes them discard a card and loses 2, Okiba makes them lose 2, Sovereign's Bite is a lightning strike to the face that makes you gain 3, Tyrant's Choice makes them lose 4, Vampire's Kiss makes them lose 2, Signing Blood draws you 2 and you lose 2, but it also can target them as a last spell. Arms of the Vein is a 3-mana, deal 3, gain 3, but Madness 1, like all these are well-known cards, pretty much. Your Jagged Barrens is a pinger land, and that is only so you can flash back your Bump in the Night, but also deals you them 1. So, it's all fairly self-explanatory, right? You are basically just going to play a bunch of burn spells, hoping to burn them out, play Black Mage's Rod and cornered by Black Mages to try and kill them, and that's basically it. That is our game plan. Very, very straightforward and simple. Moving on to the sideboard here, fairly self-explanatory again, I would like to think. We are playing 4 Duresses for anything that we need to Duress. Of course, there's quite a lot at the moment. I could even think of like Madness, or like Mono Red Madness seems fine to obviously hit the draw spells early. You've got the control decks to try and pull through your damage. You've got anything you want to Duress, combo decks, High Tide. Choking Sands as a way to destroy Tron lands generally. But if it's obviously it's a non-basic, it deals 2, so it's another burn spell as well. Another Corner by Black Mage for A if we need a sack effect, and B if we need another pinger, so it seems to double up. And we're playing 3 Drowning Sorrows for the aggro matchups. Well, I say the aggro matchups, the go wide-ish matchups, Rally Red, Elves, etc. And then I'm playing 3 Spinning Darkness as a way to deal with Madness for Gutter Snipe and Kessig Flame Breather. Mainly, Mono Red Madness is more my fault. It does have a bit of conflict with Fruits because you use the escape for the cards in the graveyard, but it's something we're going to have to manage. And that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really do. Obviously, thank you for Daybreak for obviously giving me the opportunity for this creator program, and I'm really excited to try this deck. It's pretty fun. I really do like Blackburn, and do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for round number 1. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 1. We are on the player with a 1-lander. I actually think we can keep his hand. We have turn 1 Bump, turn 2 Fruit. And I know probably looks pretty bad because we have 3 2-drops in our hand and a 3-drop. Don't spell pierce me, bruh. Don't spell pierce me, bruh. Don't spell pierce me, bruh. Nice. Pew! 2 mana. What, they're playing High Tide here? Land? Let's play Rod. This should hopefully tell us what we're playing against. 3, 6, 7, 8, 12. Nice. Yeah, High Tide. Makes sense. And they found a High Tide too. Problem is we only have likely a turn. Best case scenario we have 2. Yeah, we're definitely dead next turn. We found a High Tide. And then scrolled for another. We are definitely dead next turn. Vampire's Kiss. Okay. So it's attack for 2 with a 13. Which burn spell do we pick? I guess it doesn't really matter, so may as well just choose the one with the most damage. I really love the fact that this is colourless, right? I always forget which one. Now when you if Death got more vote and if Torture gets more vote, Torture. Yeah, I love the fact that this is colourless, which matters quite a bit, right, for strands and things like that. So, it's pretty interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they do have to try and kill us this turn. And it's unfortunately one of them things that we're just going to sit here and wait, see if they do. They've got double high tide, so they're on a good stead with 4 lands in play. 5 cards in hand. So I have to start with like Ideas Unbound, double puppetry, really? Ugh. We're definitely most likely dead here. 6. Tap, 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 tap. Tap on tap, tap on tap, 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 tap. Tap on tap, tap on tap, 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 tap. You know what I mean? Tap on tap, tap on tap, tap on tap, tap on tap. My biggest gripe, right, with all of this, to be honest, is it reveals the puppetries, obviously, but then it reveals them again, so it can be quite hard. Like, so especially when you peer through Depson, it can be quite hard to figure out what, like, obviously you have to scroll through this and scroll through this, or be really paying attention, because it's easier to save time, right? It's so much easier to save time if you're paying attention to this sort of stuff, but, like, I don't want to be literally staring at this combo. I just want to know, I'm just paying attention for certain cards to trigger that know that I'm dead. Like, I'm most likely dead here. They're 32 cards in, 12 million mana. They've got 3 high tide triggers. But it does have a fizzle rate, and it can fizzle. Merchant. Merchant for Brainstorm. Okay. Shutting. You got it, bruv. Merchant. High tide. High tide. 4. Another Brainstorm. Okay, triple petals. Find hidden strings, which lets him net a bazillion mana, right? It's tap 2 and tap 2 lands, basically. Yeah. So I have 10 cards in hand. 3 of them are puppetries. I think the Ideas Unbound's been cast. We have 50 cards in our deck, right? None of them are instant speed either. So there's no instant speed burn spell. Like, there's no, like, lava dart or whatever. Giga Draws. So they take Giga Draws and reach. Okay. So, they're getting close. Right? I think they're there, right? 4, 8, 12, 16. That puts them at, like, 50 odd. Which it roughly works out a mana a card, right? Isn't it? Something along those lines, apart from the first 4. So it's 46, 47 mana, I think. Something along those lines, if my maths is correct. Coolio. So we want Duress. We want Choking Sands, I think. Stopping the land drops is pretty important. We don't this. We don't this. We don't want Soul Reap either. There's 4 free spells. Fruit might be fine. Hopeless Nightmare is pretty good. Sovereign Spider. Which burn spell do we get rid of? It's just Vampire's Kiss? Or do we just go trim 50-50? Like that? The problem is the Choking Sands doesn't deal damage, right? Because it is a basic. You're hitting, but you do want to destroy lands. But solid test, right? See how we get on. This seems like a keep. We don't have a Duress turn 1, but only should be fine. Triple tap land. Brainstorm? We will take Ideas Unbound. Then tap land. The Lorien revealed here, most likely. Having 4 lands is pretty important. They don't Lorien revealed. Okay. Fair enough. Be interesting to see what they end up doing. And Giga Draws me. This is so bad. Oh, they're going to tap me down? Right, okay. So they reach through mists. I don't have an instance, so it's pointless to tap it down. Keeper. I'm going to Hopeless Nightmare. They probably need all the cards they can get, right? They discarded the island. Then played an island. So they have Puppetry, Lorien revealed, 2 unknowns. Sign in Blood. Duress. Show me what you're working with. Puppetry, Lorien revealed. Let's take the Lorien revealed. It's sort of pointless to hit the other things. Sign in Blood. Ourselves. Did we draw the land? We did. Akiba. So they have Puppetry, land, right? And then they just drew a card for turn. They drew a Preordain. So here we're going to go Black Mage's Road, Sovereign Bite. Double top. Ouch. That is so bad for us. Black Mage. Are we dead next turn though? We do them 4 here. Put them at 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they are dead next turn. So hopefully this double toppers set them up. Well, I say hopefully, I don't actually hope that, but they have to go off this turn, right? I guess they could puppetry. They could go puppetry, splice, tap all our lands. So they get another turn, I guess, is what they could do. Merchant for Tide. Can't do that. Hopeless Nightmare. Let's attack for 2. Hopeless Nightmare. You discard a puppetry. Bump. GG. Nice. Whew. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do, right? Like if I want these arms, if I want more 3-drops, etc. But as you've seen there, Black Mage's Rod was incredibly good there. Duress double. I think we can keep this on a draw. We have a lot of 1-drops. We do need double land for this Choking Sands. Do we Hopeless Nightmare first? I think we do. I think we'll Hopeless Nightmare into Hopeless Nightmare Duress. Because then it really does leave them with their what they consider their best cards. And then we get a pick from them, right? But if we hit run a land here, it's not the worst. Because obviously we get to go. Let's Hopeless Nightmare here. But all I'm trying to do is just strain their resources, right? Brainstorm. If that's the case, do I not just bump here? 2, 4, 7, 7, 10, 13. Or maybe they're just trying to, because it's a Hopeless Nightmare, maybe they're just trying to find a better card to discard. Because I kind of want to hopefully draw a land next turn and be able to Choking Sands their land. In the tank. They're in the tank. Discard a card, please. Island, probably. Envelop. Be a shame if you had another one. Imagine if they only had the one. I died. Funny. Funny they discarded the Envelop there. Do they know what these 2 cards are? Well, they will do on the Brainstorm. So they'll be land pieces. They missed on land drop. Oh, a Duress. Give me your High Tide. Merchant. So we just take the High Tide here. Then bump. They have reach. What do they have in hand? So they're probably going to reach end of turn. Get rid of the card in hand to the last card from the Brainstorm lock. Draw a fresh card. Merchant. Maybe. Merchant. Oh, they appear. Sure. In their top 5, they have... Drum roll, please. Imagine if it's just 5 lands. That'd be quite funny. Must be a hard choice. Ideas unbound. Okay. Aye. Give me that land, please. I need that land. Ideas unbound. Oh, Merchant. For High Tide. Psychic Puppetry. Okay. Land. We asked for a land and we did get it, but not the land that we kind of wanted. Surely there's not going to be a combo off here on 2 lands. Brilliant, sure. We're on 9. Well, they're on 9, sorry. So we could just go Choking Sands, and just sort of like force them while we amass some sort of cards. Which is pretty nice. Blap. I'm going to blow up your non-swamp land. Your non-swamp land is blown up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 mana. So 2 lands off casting the bump. Did you find another land drop? Merchant 4. High Tide. Draw spell. High Tide. I'm going to Choking Sands here. And then I'm going to Duress here. There were 2 High Tides. Okay, you've now got 1. Lottery reveal for a land. Sure. Play a land. Okay. We will arms you. We will bump. Blap. You're on 3. Go. So 5 cards in hand. 1 High Tide. Is it something like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, all puppetry. 1 puppetry, 1 High Tide, 2 ideas unbound and a pieces. Maybe the Choking Sands should be Rancid Earth. Actually, as weird as that is, right? Did they find a land with that Brainstorm? Could have found an Envelop. This is an awkward one, isn't it? I think. Do I want to cast this? I feel like I don't. I feel like I just want to sack a Hopeless Nightmare. Because I can't look at top cards. I feel I'm not supposed to cast this. In their upkeep, they peer. Oh, right, okay, so they want to draw an extra card because they know the other 2 are. Sure, makes sense. Just means that they're not comboing this turn, right? 1 High Tide's funny, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. They also can't pick a land, so they can't draw a land, right? They hit a puppetry. Heal to end step. All I need is a deal 3. All that. So, put on top. Torture. Cool. GG, high tie player. See you guys for round number 2. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 2. We're on the draw, and again, I think we can keep this one lander. I think with 18 lands in our deck and a lot of 1-drops like this, like it's not the end of the world, right? I feel. And we just draw the land anyways, so let's go. Let's play Hopeless Nightmare. We'll Hopeless Nightmare into, I don't know, it all depends on what they do. So they are Mardu, makes sense. Everyone wants a bit of that Mardu lifestyle. So I think what we'll do here is play Bump Pass. It's awkward, right? Because you don't want to play Bump Pass, but obviously this arms plays quite nicely into Refurb. We're on 3 cards. I'm just going to bump them. This feels wrong, but yeah. The unintuitive plays are sometimes the best. Black Manatraders. Okay. Sure. Whop. Another arms. Okay. So we want to Vampire's Kiss them. Then pass. If they then refurb us, it's a bit awkward. Do I just gain the value anyways? I think so. Discard a Sovereign Spike. Pretty annoying, really. But is what it is. They wildfire themselves. Makes sense. Land. So attack for 2, sure. We're down 19. Akiba. Akiba's one that, again, I want to cast, but I'm going to hold up arms here and do end of turn. I want some sort of instant speedness about it, so. They're attacking for 4 out of 15. Like, we have enough damage, like 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 15. So we have enough damage to kill them. It's just casting all the spells. Discard a card. They are only on 2 cards in the hand right now, though. And we're not going to kill these. Wildfire, sure. This is obviously just pinging everyone for days. Ping everyone for days. I'm assuming they've also got Core Skyfisher and such in the deck, so nice. We'll take the freeness of that. Got 1 card left. I'm not going to discard anything, I don't think. Land. I'll play a double Akiba here. We're going to hit for 6. We have 2 cards left. Core Skyfisher. Oh no, just a Pegasus Guardian. Okay. They got a 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure. I'm just going to pass here. Because I can't kill them this turn, but I can obviously end of turn arms. Untap Sovereign Spike them. So we'll just take this, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. I'm just thinking the biggest card that they can kill us with is it's 13 actually. Can't even count today. I'm gonna draw a land. Let's go. Flip these. Play land. Tyrant's Choice. Torture. Easy. Easy. So, moving on to sort by mana value. I kind of want Spinning Darkness. I don't want this. I don't really want. I could see this, right? Could do with Spin Darkness and Drown maybe, but it's what we're cutting for them. Soul Reap isn't the worst. I think we just go these. I think Hopeless Nightmare is pretty mid in this particular matchup, right? Do we go Drown or Cornered? Probably Cornered, right? And still keep in the Soul Reaps. On the draw. Quite a lot of lands, but still keepable, I think. I think we just go Jagged Barrens into Signing Blood ourselves. Lots of 2-drops. 19. No play at all. I wonder if they've took out removal. Obviously we have the rod, right? Discard a card. You gonna play Refurb? Kinda wanna discard the Vampire's Kiss. Do they have another? If I have another, we'll discard land. Ugh. Not great. I didn't realise I'd have to discard. That was a bit silly of me, really. Look at the little guy. You ready? Look at him go. Ready with his little eyes. His little eyes are here. His eyes. Hello. Look at him. Look at him go. His little yellow eyes. Oh, look, a black Manatraders. Cool. Gonna kill mine. No! I would like a land. Maybe I'm supposed to cut fruit, but that's not the answer. Land? Bump. Bump is also equally as fine. Flop. Paying costs. No, not paying costs. There are 3 cards in hand. Skyfisher? No, another rod. Okay. Dawnbringer. Dawnbringer again too. 1 card in hand. Reckoner's Raid. And then I'm going to Sovereign's Bite. I'll discard a Sovereign's Bite if they find a... What's the word I'm looking for? Cost Skyfisher. The bounce is Refurb. 2 for 5. .12. 4 mana. Dawn. Sure. Take 5. .12. Draw a card. Arms. Okay. That's pretty good. It's pretty good in case we do get a... get refurbed here. Yeah, I think that was a bit awkward with the Signing Blood, right? I probably should have done that. I didn't realise I would have to discard because I was on the draw. 3 mana. What a random change. Oh, they put it. Oh, never mind. They put it on the other one, right? Never mind, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. We're on 6. We have 3 cards in hand. Draw step. We don't die to a bolt, but we're not far off. Flip, sure. Do we just tap out here? I feel like no, right? Is the answer. Do we die? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Puts us to 4. They have artifacts as well, so they have metalcraft. So we would take 6. But they obviously don't have one, otherwise we would have died last turn, right? There's gain 3. Block there. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I feel like we're more likely to block there, take 5, got a 4. Like, there's no difference. I guess the only difference is we draw an arrow, but again, we still, yeah, so he doesn't play around a burn spell, so there's no point in playing it. We can just kill them next turn. Blood Fountain, sure. Ow, ow. I guess if they have 2 normal spells, that's the difference, right? Yeah, that's one way of block here. Take 5. Sure. Go and just play a random refurb. Dawnbringer. That's actually annoying, because that's actually cost us from not playing this. Nah, they had it anyways. They just slow rolled it for some reason. Where were you 2 turns ago? I feel like I kind of want Drown. I don't want Fruit. Maybe 2 Drown. Even though I know it wouldn't have done too much there. My God, come on. I want a bunch of 3 drops in that. That's better. Right, we're on the play. We probably want to bottom this Drown that we just botted in. And I think that's overall fine. I'm gonna play this out, even though I kind of want a 1 drop to Soul Reap with. But okay, Mountain, sure. Get your white sauce. Flip. You get another. You get a white sauce. I couldn't tell there. It looked like a black sauce. Land. Town's choice. Choose Torture. Take 4. Pass the turn. Yes. You just spend your time wildfire, and that's fine by me. Bolt my guy. Duress. Eek. Obviously, I'm assuming they're not taking the arms. I take the Akiba, sure. We'll attack for 2 here. Drown is not a good draw, really. We'll attack for 2 here, .12. I don't need to play the arms yet, because it is refurb insurance. Wildfire again. Oh, the Elder? Sure. Sure. Wildfire again, sure. Also fine. 5 cards in hand. Black. Another Duress. Come on. Soul Reap. Drown. Soul Reap. So it's attack for 2. See if they're in a block. I'm assuming they're not, but play land and pass. I probably shouldn't even have played the land, to be honest, but pretty annoying. Flood out a little bit. They've obviously seen double Duress as well. Blood Fountain's fine. Right. So they're not playing Skyfisher, it seems, which is really odd. They're playing like a Mardu Ephemerate, I'm guessing. But I haven't seen any Ephemerates. Pretty interesting, I guess, but another Blood Fountain, sure. Thorn. Add an element list, sure. Bring back Wildfire. Okay. You got it. Got 1 card in hand, which is the Cleanse and Wildfire. Deck plays. And they can bring these all back as well. It's really annoying. Sure. Nope. Yep. I mean, I think I'm okay with that. You've now got a 1-3 that does nothing. What do I even do here? Probably just pass, right? It's like pointless playing the Drown. They get to Blood Fountain back the Ardent Element list. I play Black Mage's Rod, sure. And then have a Wildfire. Wildfire is for 1. Deal 1, even. Sure. I'm just going to F6, because obviously it stops for the madness thing. Like if the refurbers. Sure. So we have a drown. To drown these away. Take 1. Draw. So that's not a land. That is fine. Let's do this. We don't want another land, even if it is a red land. Because we have a bump in the bin, right? No, we don't. That was last game. Cool. So then no cards in hand. We have a Black Mage's Rod. And an Arms. Pitch. Pitch your land. Sure. They're now not attacking, which makes sense. They're equipping. Sure. Equipping again. It's pretty strong, obviously, equipment for grindy decks, right? It's a 3-3 now. Damn. You're a Bolt. Honest to God. Our opponents drew very, very well here. Very lucky. So we're on 8. That was a good draw by us. Goodbye. I'll probably just cast this at this point. Might as well gain 3. And then we can equip and cast whatever we play. They're on 1 card in hand. So they have double Blood Fountain here, which they can do. Blood Fountain the Elder, Blood Fountain the Ardent. Interesting that was the way they went for it. Because I can't play the... They're just going to equip. Oh, come on! I've bottomed a land. There's one on the bottom. Give me a break, man. Really? Like, give me a break. And now this dies because they get to go Ardent Elementalist. I feel like we won this game. Like, we have this game and they draw their exact cards. We draw slightly different. I imagine we win this 99% of the time. We just got incredibly flooded. Draw your Bolt. Sure. So we're taking 3 damage off a Bolt here. Oh. And they just drew double Bolt. Are you serious? Come on, man. Really? Fuck right off. Oh my God. I feel like we won that game like 90% of the time. It's so fucking annoying. God's sake. Oh well. Let's see you guys for round number 3. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 3. We're on the plate. And we got a solid hand here. Let's play some Black Mage Rods. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. No 1-drop, unfortunately, but we can't have it all. Okay. Blue, red. Kind of makes me not want to play this, but gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna bolt this probably. Preordain into bolt. Or squared, I guess. Also works. Double top. If they don't bolt this, it's very worrying. Okay. Aye, aye, aye. Do I just do this? Try and find a land? I definitely found a land. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Rod. It resolves. Bite. Take 4. Gonna counterspell this? Are you gonna counterspell and bolt this to take 1? Alright. You got it. Augur. Sure. Lorien. Oh, Lorien to find a land. Might as well get a Fjord at this point, right? Oh, they're playing Jeskai. Ugh. I guess we go this and this. I guess. Jeskai's pretty annoying because they've got a Union, right? So they can actually gain life. Augur? No, Wildfire. Wait, what? Wait, what? 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 Okay. Why do you want double red? Sure. Oh, they've been playing the Elder, right? You're on 7. Lorien. Attack for 1. Burn spell. Oh, the perfect one! Let's go! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Get wrecked. Get wrecked. As many mages as possible, right? Soul Reap doesn't seem good. Fruit seems great. Hopeless Nightmare seems fine. It's like Arms isn't great, maybe. Maybe it's just Vampire's Kiss. And we're okay with just... I guess we do 2 and cut 1. Try that. I think we want as many mages as possible. And we want as much discard as possible. Is the idea. Keep. Seems fine to me. Fruit's not the worst either in this sort of matchup. Do we want to play on 2 here? Or do we just want to hold up for a spell? If they're going to hold up counterspell here... I'd like to draw a 2-drop, a Tyrant's Choice, something along them lines to play out here. Is what I want. Nice. Because then they're going to go Wildfire and I can Black Mage's Rod plus Bump. They find a planes. Wildfire, sure. They have a blue. So it could be a Spell Pierce. Attack for 1. I'm not going to play around like Force Spike or Spell Pierce or anything. I can't play around Spell Pierce anyways, so. Black Mage's Rod. Bump. Envelop. Okay. Should have played Fruit, I guess. Then the Bolt is. Okay. Definitely should have played Fruit there. It was a mistake on my part. Keep is a reasonable draw, right? It gets countered though. Play a land. Do I play double Fruit? I feel like I might as well. They have Union as well. They have Union up. That is. Deal 2. Cast spell? Okay. Do I play this second one in case they have a graveyard hit spell? What am I doing next turn? Ping in. Nothing. Just wait. Union is my concern. Union, the third path to draw a card, gain life for each card in your hand, is what I am concerned about here. But, yes. 4 cards in hand. Attack 1. Makes sense. Drain 1. Arms. Arms is a solid card. Let's try that. Gonna counter it. Second counter spell as well. Envelop's an interesting one. It's a way to obviously deal with dust to dust, right? Is the main thought process, I'm assuming. Wildfire. Yeah. Go back up to 3 cards in hand. So here we're going to flicker this and I'm going to attach this to this and then fruit them. 5. Lorien. Moldrifter. Okay. Attack for 1. Yep. Got 4 cards in hand. I don't know what they were thinking about there, but this flips. A land is not the worst. It's sort of the last land I want to see. Fruit them. Do 1. 2. Pass. I don't need to play this land out. I don't need to make them think about the bump in the night that's in the bin right now. 5 cards though. Bolt my guy. Sure. I got 1 damage out of it. Attack for 3. 15. Ephemerate that. Sure. Counter spell. I think we're pretty much locked out here. Unless we find a duress. Another land. So I kind of don't want to play the land, right? I don't want to play the bump because it just gets counterspelled. And then the ephemerate and ephemerate back. I kind of just want to... But I don't want to fruit because I don't want to get rid of my creature in my graveyard. They don't have an ephemerate, so they're not gaining value here. Don't have an ephemerate, sorry, like ephemerate mana up. They're gaining value now, obviously, with this ephemerate loop. But we're probably dead here. No disruption. Too slow. Bound to many lands. Like, you want them to be much lower than this. I think it was the envelop, right? That goes. I could maybe have squeezed it through, right? If they were much lower. 4, 5, 6. But now they can go counterspell ephemerate counter because none of my stuff's instant speed as well. So say I do this, right? They counterspell because they might as well. I just let this resolve actually because I don't care. That's an odd thing to do. One of these might resolve then. One of them end up resolving because of their silly play. Like, they shouldn't have ephemerated this, like, at all. They should have just counterspelled it and then called it a day. Or let it resolve, like one or the other. They didn't need to ephemerate this here. I had 2 cards in hand, could have been anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 down to 8. We are most likely dead, like, we're not getting out from under these counterspell things. We're done with a Union third path in the thing. Does not make sense to carry on playing. I don't think I want this. Do I want a Soul Reap? Do I want Choking Sands? Oh, I kind of think I want Choking Sands, you know? Is that weird? Over Arms? Seems better for me. I don't know. Maybe. I just think, obviously, losing them life, causing them pain with their mana base seems pretty good. Like, obviously, we can't hit the other lands. The bridges. But we can definitely hit the snow-covered lands. Which I think matters a little bit, right? Let's not mulligan to an Oblivion here. I think this is fine. Do we lead on Jagged Barons? They mulled to 6. That's quite good for us. They mulled to 5. Solid. Okay. I think we go Jagged Barons, double Hopeless Nightmare. I think this side of things is relatively strong as well, especially followed up by Duress. Hopeless Nightmare. They're on 3 cards already. And 15. Breath Weapon. Okay. Land wildfire. Got white sauce. Get another blue sauce. Okay. Let's try Signing Blood. Draw land. No. Not great. Not great. There you found a white sauce. Okay. Land. Bump. Fruit. I can't spell this. Go on. Go on. I'm stuck on lands, honest. I didn't play a land last turn. Not falling for it. Hopeless Nightmare. Like, they saved themselves 2 life there. They still discarded a card effectively. So that I'm fine with. And we have 10 in our hand as well. 1 top, 1 bottom. Wildfire? Sure. Play Rod. Fruit. You got an Envelop or a Bolt? You're a Bolt. Deal 1. You're on 7. 3 cards in hand. Oh, come on, draw land. Please. Please just let us draw land. Please. Please. Please, 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 please. Land, 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 land. Let's go! Torture. 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 Booyah! See you guys for number 4. Hey guys, welcome back into round number 4. Again, this hand seems pretty solid. Solid keep. Probably gonna lead on Jagged Baron's Vampire's Kiss, but it depends on what they're on. Bog. Okay. Okay. Sure. Cornered by Black Mages is not the worst either. Solid potential removal spell if they're on Mage. Is this a mirror? Are we in a mirror match here? Oh, this is so cool. We're in a mirror. We're in a sort of mirror. I guess Kitchen Imp's not a solid addition if we are playing against Blackburn, right? They could more like the red-black, right? Red-black madness. Yeah. Yeah, let's just kill the guy. I have obviously quite a lot of things to gain as life here. But they kill their guy. They have to then kill our wizard. Otherwise our wizard's gonna be dealing damages. I like how they're reading it as well, that's so funny. I have a pinger. You gonna kill my pinger? Because I'll take it. It saved me 3 life if that's the case. Snacker? Sure. Faithless? Also fine. Into Arms? And into Kitchen Imp. Okay. I don't have another removal spell for that one, unfortunately. No Soul Reap right now. But we have quite a bit of life gain. Hopeless Nightmare. Is this the window to play Hopeless Nightmare? I mean, I'm not playing it any other time, right? Let's do this. Ping. Do I Arms or Sovereign Spike? There's 2. Yep. So it's pretty interesting here, because Reckoner's Raid gains us life anyways. I think that's what I'm going to do. Or Reckoner's Raid and then Fruit. It gets a bit awkward, right? Because of... obviously I've got basically a bunch of 2-mana dudes right now. Yep. Yep. So they got a 10. Signing Blood. Okay. So let's start by pitching this, I think. If we find a land, it's obviously great. They take 4. We gain 3. A land would be great so I can Sovereign Spite. Yes! Let's go! They arms themselves, sure. So they're not, we're not killing them, right? That's the main thing. I'm 5. But we're not killing them, but we are gaining life to gain out of range, is the main thing. They have an end. Oh my god, that's insane. They had the end. They're going to gain life with an arms here. No! Is this just out of range? Bump. 4, 7. Got 1 card in hand. I have no life gain left. I can Torture. This isn't gain life, just 2, right? Just lose 2, yeah. So I can block here, take 4, die to a Bolt. I can lose myself 2, try and find a 2-mana... Well, any gain life card works, right? If I don't, then I'm basically killing myself. Potentially. I think that's what I have to do. I gain 1. Which 1's quite a lot in that exchange. I'm going to find 2 lands here, I can feel it already. Vampire's Kiss. Vampire's Kiss is pretty good. It actually just puts us back. Actually, yeah, Vampire's Kiss is pretty bad, actually. It puts us exactly the same. So we just die to a thing. This we don't die to. Right? We got 1. Do we die to a Pingland here? I think we're going to die to a Pingland. No, we die to a Bolt. Yeah, it's so frustrating. They had double arms there where they needed it. Is basically what killed us. Spin down is pretty awkward actually. Choking Sands is pretty poor. Pretty expensive. Do I want the removal spell though? Do I want Drown? Drown seems pretty good. Good way of obviously helping deal with the stuff. Corner by Black Ranger seems pretty bad. Fruit seems pretty bad. 4. Hopeless Nightmare seems quite awkward as well. I guess we keep in a cornered if that's the case. Do we? No, we don't keep it cornered. We keep it. We still want some 1 mana stuff. Oh dear. Yep, can't give an Orlando. This we can keep. Bottom. Keep bottom arms or a bump? Probably a bump, right? Do we even bump on one? Don't think so. I think I'm just gonna go. I don't know. Hopefully find a 2-drop here to actually play. A Kiba's reasonable. Is a Kiba reasonable? Do I just? I think I just play this outright. Force him to answer it. If not, I then got arms Kiba. No, I then got a Kiba, right? Like if they don't kill it, then we just obviously have so much of Smash. Epic QR. Sure. Let's go. This is what we're on about. Trigger off itself. Let's go. Job select. I have 2/2/1s now. What you gonna do? Akiba. Trigger. Nice. No attacks. Don't lose the 2/1. Oh. Discard. It's not a snacker. That's fine. 2. Grab the prize. Bring back 2 snackers. Sure. Are they attacking for 1? I'm assuming not, but you never know. No attacks. Akiba. There's 1. Akiba. Bump take 5. Boom! 7, huh? Going to 6. Yeah, I think we pass. I think we pass, yeah. We're on 19 here. At least Razor Trap Gorge comes untapped because they're the one that's on less than 13. Fiery Temper Arms. I'm assuming the Fiery Temper is going on one of these. Probably. I would imagine. Yep. Did they swing for 5? Swing for 4. Okay. 5 cards in hand. Soul Reap, huh? Just gonna arms here. Make him take 4 as gain 3. No point in attacking. We got 12. If we find a 1 mana spell here, we can Soul Reap, make him lose. Oh, come on. This is the problem though. It's obviously just a life gain race. Yeah. We're on 12. We're on 8. No, not. We're on 10. Vampire's Kiss, huh? Where were you? Like 3 turns ago. 4 cards. Just attack for 2. They have to double block, right? Which is fine. Cool. Get them both. Yeah, man. Blap. So they take 1 and take 2. Down to 4. We're up to 12. Going back to 10. But there are 4 cards in hand. A mountain. That's a good sign for us, I guess. But still not. I'm not filled with hope. Then take 1 off this Soul Reap. If we just cast it. If we find a 1 mana spell. They just got a snacker. Sure. Faithless them, bring them back. I think this is the thing though, right? In this matchup, it's not really about this. They have snacker. I don't know, temper that. And then an Epicure. I really need a 1 mana spell right now. Go. Aye. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Not Blackbird. So we want to pitch this. Find a 1 mana spell. Bump. Oh, that works. Torture. Boom. Nice. Knowing that they've still kept the stuff in really makes me want to keep these in, so that's fine. Let's run it back. We're running it back. This hand seems fine, right? In theory, we should be favoured in this matchup, right? Because we have more life gain spells than they do. Yeah, 2 can play that game. Because obviously they've got Arms and Vampire's Kiss. We've got Sovereigns by Arms and Vampire's Kiss. So in theory, obviously save the Drown to be able to hit more than just the 1 guy. I don't know if I want to Sign and blow myself though. Are they looking for a land? They kept a 1-lander. 13. Just get rid of the expensive spell, right? Kitchen Imp? No. Okay. No Kitchen Imp. Black Mage's Rod. Let's go. High. Bump. Take 4. Turn 9. Pass the turn. Bolt my guy. Arms. Okay. Got 12. We're on 17. Bolt my guy. Sure. Still no Kitchen Imp. Yeah, I'm fine. Just Sovereign Biting here plus Bump. I think that seems fine. Puts them to 6. They discard a Temper. Another Arms. Okay. They're back to 9. At 13. Do we drown here? I feel like now we've got the second drown, we might as well. We're not in a position really of dying, I don't think. Unless they go bolt, bolt, bolt. Do we want a 4th land? I don't hate it, right? I think a 4th land's ideal. Because we want to be casting double spell. And like 2's obviously our expensive slot. I know we have 2 3-drop right now, but the chances are we don't die here, right? Bolt. No, just end of turn Fiery Temper. Out of 10. It's a good sign, but it's also a bad sign, right? Because it must mean they must have a lot of burn in their hand. It's also a good sign. Says the land that we the land that we wanted. Do that. Like Tyrant's Choice is lethal. Another Fiery Temper. Back down to 10. Faithless. Discard Temper plus Kitchen Imp. Just a Kitchen Imp. Like, I do think drowning this is definitely worthwhile. Even though there's a snacker in the bin. For 2, sure. To 8. Canarian, Bounce a Mountain. Oh, the Bounce of Jagged Barons. Jesus. We must be close. Yeah. Let's drown. Try and find a Tyrant's Choice here or something. Nope, we've seen no Duresses. Do we want a Soul Reap? I think that's probably okay. It doesn't quite kill them, right? Because we got Black Mages plus Soul Reap. Potentially on a snacker here. We're pretty close to dying. We've gained, just for reference, 3, 6, 9, 12. We've got an extra 12 life here and we're on 8. And they have done absolutely nothing really. Bago, arms. Also on the plus side, they've gained 6 and they're on 6. So, like, our deck is doing what it's designed to do and it's just out of range here. We're on 6 and they had a kill spell for this, so one of the bolts was also on the one of the bolts was on the Black Mage's Rod. 3, 6. I'm actually trying to like work out like, wait, what? 3. I guess obviously we must have got quite a lot of damage off these Epicures. And maybe that's on me. Bolt. Yeah. Down to 5. We draw 4 cards in hand, now 5 cards in hand, and one of them's a Jagged Barons. Jagged Barons to 4. Then what? I don't think there's many scenarios that we don't die here. When they've actually hard cast 2 Tempers and then Faithless Lootened. I feel like we lose most of the time here, which is slightly annoying, right? Again, I do feel like this matchup's probably favoured. Maybe we just need to figure out the nuances with the drowns and the other things. Casting with Flashback here is actually a good sign for us. Take 2 out of 3. I guess they could bolt us here and they could have lethal. Epicure. Yeah, attack for 2 out of 2. Now we're dead. Because we have a Soul Reap on top. Yeah, we're dead. Well, 1 damage off. That's 5. And even if this triggered, this was 5, right? 3, 4, 5. Oh no, it wasn't. If this was still a creature, obviously they'd be dead. But because I play a Black Mage's Rod, kill this, and then I die of this. That is so freaking annoying. Yeah, I feel like we shouldn't have lost that. Like, we have gained 12 life. It's so freaking annoying. Oh well. See you guys for round number 5. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 5. And we are on the play with a 1-lander with only 1 drop. Or more in his hand. This hand's much better. Keep. Bottom the arms, I guess. Let's hope they're a deck with a lot of removal. A lot of creatures. Not too many. Not too many though. What we against? Green. That likely means... Whoa! What the hell? A Boreal Grazer. And deal 1 damage attack upon... Okay, green black. Okie dokie. That's cool. Do we assume that they don't have removal spells? Let's go with no. Then we do some landfall stuff. Okay. Yes. Jund ping. Ow, ow. Pew, pew. 1 mana spell. No. I'm gonna have to soul reap this as much as I don't want to. Which is slightly annoying. Because I kind of want my trigger. But it is what it is. We can't do much about it. Malevolent Rumble, eh? The hell's this? Oh, it's a lightning bolt. I was so confused by what the hell that was. That is a lightning bolt. They took a writhing chrysalis. Of course they did. Why wouldn't they? Sure. So we have another soul reap for this writhing chrysalis as well. So that's fine. We just need a spell. That's fine. Let's arms you. Take 4. Let's let them play their. They're on 3 lands. They didn't put a land into play. So I'm gonna tap 4 for the writhing chrysalis. Evolution winners. Sure. To bring back the raven. I mean, okay. That's what you want to do. You do you. Signing blood. Signing blood ourselves. We might just reap here. Depending on what we draw. To take 1 from this. Hopeless. Ping, you lose 3. What would you like to discard? Next Spawn Hydra. Sure. Oh, it's non-green. It's non-green? So we don't cast any of this. I always forget it's non-green. So let's not attack. They're going to bring back the Raven. End of turn here. Maybe I should have cast the Tyrant's Choice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because now if we draw a second mana, second 2 mana spell, can't do anything. Writhing Chrysalis, that's fine. Blop. And attack for 4. Oh, what's this? Where's the reveal card over there? Yeah, take 4. At 14. Yeah. Ooh. That's pretty good, I heard. Black Mage's Rod, trigger on Black Mage's Rod, job select. Kill your Writhing Chrysalis, take 5. Well, everything's coming up roses. Damn, son! That 5, Tyrant's Choice. Kills them. There's no point in attacking, they have an offering. As much as they have a lot of random dudes right now, play the Raven, sure. I'm sort of thinking what we don't want. What, Pulse? Is it Pulse? Oh, the deserty thing. They're choosing to make an XX or getting a desert. They're getting a desert, right? Pingers and pingers twice. Like pingers twice. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I like it. Attack for 4. I mean, I'll take it. You're dead, but I'll take it. They do game 1 though as well, don't they? Easy. So they do get weather post board, I'm assuming. It's pretty awkward because I kind of don't want to bring in Duress. I don't mind bringing Choking Sands. I don't mind bringing in Cornered either. I feel like I'm going to want this and these. And I don't know why. Arm seems pretty awkward. And then a cut vampires. Might be interesting that we actually might want to Duress before we Hopeless Nightmare. Because the spells is what seems... I guess they do have Bolt, right? They should have Bolt Rumble. Come on. I think we pretty much won most game 1s, right? As well. 3 lands here. 3 lands is pretty ample for our Cornered by Black Mages. Tap land, sure. I think I'm just going to play land pass. And then go Vampire's Kiss. Potentially Hopeless Nightmare Duress, depending on what they do. They do nothing. They take the land, I'm guessing. Yep. Okay. So they have land. So I'm just going to Vampire's Kiss, I think. To make the most sense here. I maybe could have Duressed actually to make sure that the all one's going to survive. They're probably going to pass a turn in a Black Sauce here. No, they're not. 3 mana? Evolution Witness? Oh. Search for a basic and a Black Sauce? Makes sense. Not a basic, yeah, that thing. I like the idea though. The idea is pretty cool. I don't really want to run out of spells. Post. So do I do this? Do I just Cornered? With no, I think I do, right? I Cornered with no targets. Like no tag for them to sacrifice. They could play land, like any land. Then Bolt plus. Yep. and then play untap land Writhing Chrysalis, but I'm guessing not since they took all the lands. 3 mana. Okay. Yes. The Bog's actually slightly annoying. Obviously, we got Fruit in our deck. It didn't hit a bump though, so it's not the end of the world. So let's Duress them first. Yeah, we take the Weather. Then we'll Hopeless Nightmare them. Which one do you want to get rid of? That one? Cool. Hopeless Nightmare again. And then Fruit. You got no cards in hand! But this was the interesting thing about Duressing first that I was talking about. Like, obviously, if we didn't, they could have discarded the Weather first. Soul Reap. So let's Sign in Blood ourselves. Sign in Blood ourselves. Ping you. 10. Awkward thing is the card's not going to be worthwhile keep. What the hell is this? Target creature deals 1 damage to target player. Activate only if you control the desert, or is the desert in the Okay, sure. Sound. A keeper. Soul Reap. Bump. Pass. Yeah. Because then we have Fruit plus Hopeless Nightmare here, and it's just in case they have a Weather, for example. Or something that they don't want to cast. 3, 4, cycle. Sure. Or something they can't cast. Trigger. There's a Weather. Oh, the dead. GG's, let's go! Yeah, they had a bolt. Sure. Boom! Let's go. So, overall, I think apart from the sideboard and little tweaks to the main deck, I was actually quite impressed by the deck. I think, maybe like go down a land or something, or, I don't know. There's other cards we could pick and choose. Like, I think Cornered is actually surprisingly okay. It's like a 3 mana pinger. It's not the end of the world. There's cards like Serrated Scorpion we could choose. Maybe you want like a slightly higher creature count. Maybe you want something like more non-creaturey creatures. Does that make sense? Some non-creature that makes a creature. So it triggers Black Mage's Rod. And then you get to keep the creature count semi-high, but not high at the same time. I think the sideboard probably needs a little bit of work. We didn't verse Madness, right? So the Spinning Darkness is a bit pointless. The Drowns are a bit weird. Like, maybe we don't have any actual removal. We've got no more Soul Reaps. Like, maybe we could find space for another Soul Reap in the main. I think Soul Reap was pretty good. Maybe want another Fruit or something. Keep the 1-drops quite high. So that means like the 1-landers are pretty high. Like, you could potentially kill on 1-lands as well, like if that's the case. I can't remember the name of the card. There's like a charm. Is it like Misery Charm? Is that the name of the card? It's like lose 2. Instant speed. Is that the name of the card? Yes. Destroy that cleric, return that cleric from your graveyard to your hand, and target player lose 2 instant speed. Doesn't seem the worst. Just a 1 mana shock. Like, you play this already. It's just another one of those effects if you need it. Keep the curve low, etc. But yeah, I think Black Mage's Rod is very strong in this deck. Cornered by Mage is okay in this deck. And I think this deck's probably not the worst. Seems pretty solid. If people obviously want to work on it, and they'll probably develop it and the sideboard and stuff, I think it's a pretty strong one. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe. And of course, I'll see you guys in the next one.